Hey everybody, welcome to the Swamp Pit with Hooterville 75 and Midnight the Ferocious Sissy, bringing you a final reveal on the Russell Gosselin D-Day group build for the Sturmgeschütz 4 SDKFZ 163 by Tamiya 135th scale. I've did everything I'm going to do to this, got the decals on, got the unit markings, tactical markings, got the vehicle number. I hit it with a matte dull coat, and I'm kind of confused as to why, but for some reason, the only place it did it, you'll see, is here on the side pods. It pulled and then like settled here at the bottom of the side pod. You can see the white stripe. Here on the other side, it's a little better. You can see it a little better, what I'm talking about. There, the complete bottom, it just pulled. It's like a little puddle. And I didn't over excessively use the matte spray. I just sprayed it mist coats like I was supposed to, but that happened. That's the only place it happened. It didn't happen up top here. Didn't happen on the bottom. It just happened here on the side pods. I'm quite confused about that. But other than that, I think it turned out very nice. I got the tracks on it. I'm not going to do any weathering to this, as I want to wrap this one up, get the Chevy Cheeseburger Tribute group build done, and then I'm going to build a quick chopper in Sierra and Newland's group build, and then I am going to practice my weathering on, I have an old M113 by Tamiya, I have a monogram M48A2 patent tank, and I'm not even opposed to using this one here as a research piece for weathering. I have the Winsor & Newton paints to make washes and for some streaking effects. I have the plaster of Paris for the mud effects, and I have this bottle of Humbrol weathering powder sand that Mark O'Neill sent me in a care package here a couple months ago. So I'm going to be using that as well. So just a short, sweet final reveal update on the Sturmgeschütz 4. Pardon my hand shaking. I've been running a leaf blower all morning. My wrists are like butter. But I do have one more question for everybody in regards to the Chevy Cheeseburger Tribute build I'm doing. The orange for the Burger King orange that I've used is about 2 or 3 tones too dark, too bright. I need to dull that down a little bit, and a coat of dull coat or matte coat isn't going to be enough to dull it down enough. So how can I go about making that a duller orange? I know somebody told me about using white paint. Do I mix the original base coat orange in with the white and spray it? Or do I use just white and miscoat the white over top of the orange? Or do I have to soak it in the purple pond and just do it again? I did buy a cheap craft paint folk art orange. I believe it is called Vivid Orange, but if you look on the top, it gives you a swatch of what color it is. It looks like a perfect match to what I need. So if I have to strip it and go from that method, I'm going to use that cheap craft paint with Classic Plastic 101's theory of mixing with windshield washer fluid and go from there. But I'd rather not strip it if I don't have to. So if anybody can tell me how to dull that down, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, one last question I have, is there a difference between dull coat and matte clear? The clear that I used on this Stug was matte by Rust-Oleum. It was a Rust-Oleum matte coat. I know they make Testors dull coat, but that's the only dull spray I could find was this Rust-Oleum matte without being in a hobby store. So if anybody has any ideas as to why this pulled like this when I didn't use an overabundance of it, I would be greatly appreciative of knowing that as well. So that's going to wrap her up now. That's 5 minutes. So I did actually put the spare tracks on here and here, and it called for a metallic gray, but I thought that was too shiny, so I used just regular gray, and then I dry brushed a flat light gold ghost gray on it. So made it look pretty much like the reference research material I had. So I'm pretty happy with this build over and all. It came out pretty good, but that's going to be the final reveal for the Russell Gosselin's D-Day group build. It was a lot of fun. Russell, thanks for hosting the group build. I appreciated it and had a lot of fun participating. Now on to finish the Chevy Cheeseburger tribute build and Sierra Newland's chopper build I'm doing. So, till then, for now, hope everybody's having a great weekend. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you could comment in regards to how I can get that orange lighter, if possible, without stripping it, or why this matte coat pulled. I'd be greatly appreciative of it. So, hope you're enjoying your family. Hope you're enjoying your bench time, having a great weekend. It's like 70 degrees here. Sorry that my hands are so shaky. I've been running a leaf blower all morning and afternoon, and my wrist and hands are like butter. So, till then, for now, this is Sudaville 75 with Midnight the Ferocious Sissy, bringing you a final D-Day group build reveal of the Stug 4 from the Swamp Pit. Have a good weekend, fellas.